Please wait here. I'll be here in a minute. What is this? Am I dead? Ha, no, don't worry. You're not dead at all. I shouldn't say a lot more, though. Why not? Protocol. This probably doesn't mean much to you, but you are extremely lucky. As an exceptional witch, you can't be in better hands. A what? Come again? Oops, I've said too much. But everything is going to be alright. I must go. Just get comfortable. But, bye. Ooh, okay, what can I do? I want to stare out the window. I don't recognize those stars. Where the hell am I? Oh, so warm. This feels nice. This place is actually super cool. I wonder if it'd be too expensive to rent for a nice getaway with those fools. Will I ever get to see my friends again? Is that it? Besides this chair? I guess so. Just get comfortable. Ah, my clothes are still wet. And how did this much sand get under my swimsuit? Shit, I still have the keys of the food truck on me. I hope Eva and Patrice managed to get back home. Oh, there was more. This place makes me want to read tarot. The air smells like nothing I've smelt before. It's a mix of nature, fate, and possibility? Gravity feels different too. Lighter. I feel like my mind is slowly shedding some dry husk, and a fresh breeze is starting to blow through it. It's trembling. This isn't fear, it's excitement. Oh no. I feel like I never want to go home. Aha, I love you already. What? Relax, I'm here to look after you. You were from Earth, right? Earthlings always have the worst time processing their ascension. Your collective subconscious is too cynical. Your society rejects magic with a strength unlike any other in this universe. Just let it sink in. This is something good, I promise. Dear, very observant. My kin are what human witches call deer folk. Oh, and you are a human witch, by the way. Is this really happening? Yes, congratulations. You ascended. Please don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. This is the best day of my life. Oh. Ready to take over the universe? Ha ha ha. Commander Patrice, what's the situation? Everything is set to go. Election day has just been announced. We're merely 32 cycles away from it. How are you feeling, Delilah? About to explode. I've got too much pent-up energy. Just set some objects for me and I will obliterate them. Metaphorically, I hope. Metaphorically and mainly, yes. But I'm ready to take on a dozen demons if necessary too. Haha, good enough. Let's get to work then. We're going to check the vibe of the coven first. Programs have already been made publicly, so witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding this race. We can tap into the mind of the coven with the Dream Ball. The Dream Ball allows us to get real-time readings on the community's desire and expectations. Hence, we can filter the current vote intention. Whoa, spreadsheet sorcery. That's some high-level magic. Fuck yeah. We have a majority so far, but Jasmine's really close behind. This will be the pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. Every action we perform and the actions of our opponents, of course, will affect the Coven's sympathy, and they'll be reflected in Dream Ball's readings. Add some men's runes to filter vote intentions to demographics. Go ahead and browse through them. I encourage you to put some time into familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. Absolutely. I've been preparing myself for the race by doing some reading about the history of the Coven and the different factions. I'm not just muscle. That's good. Vertona, as the oracle of the team, you better take responsibility and do some study too. Luckily for you, as the founder of the Cosmic Gazettes, I know a fair amount about the ideological of our Coven. I wrote down a comprehensive demographic analysis for you. Took the liberty of placing it all in your library for when you have time to go and do some study. Wow, thank you so much. I got you. Now about how we're going to operate. Fortuna, you won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out here, being exiled and all. So you're going to be in charge of team management from this point on. Shouldn't it be someone more prepared than me? We're all going to be busy heading out for events, gathering support, and whatever is needed. We need someone tracking all of our efforts and assigning tasks so we can better focus on our mission without worrying about schedules. You're extremely intelligent and have sharp instincts. I have zero doubt that you will do an excellent job. You've got this, Fortuna. Okay, sure, I'm ready, whatever it takes. You just track of the vote intention and try to redirect our efforts towards increasing our vote count, as in promoting some points of the program, looking for allies, gathering intel, or even harvesting energy for your deck should it become necessary for any reason. Bear in mind that these tasks will take between 3 to 5 cycles each, so plan accordingly. Understood. But wait, what do I do while you're all out there? Do your homework, do some study, make some cards, or jerk off to relieve the pressure. But truce! But it works, trust me. Always so gross. As the race progresses, you'll have to meet some prospect allies or even rivals here in this office. So don't worry, I don't think you'll get much idle time. Okay. Everyone ready? Any doubts? Let's get out there already. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something for you, Fortuna. Love the support of my friends. Aww. Remember those articles in the Cosmic Gazette you dislike so much? Like 12 objects of power that'll make your life easier? Well, as it happens, number 5 will shock you. Here. A sympathy stone. It's a special object of power that will amplify the efforts of whoever is trying to help you. Oh wow, thank you, Patrice. Just wet a brush with some freshly brewed sage infusion and write down the names of your allies on it. I'll do it immediately. I love it. Thank you. I got you. So basically this charm will render the tasks of you assign us more effectively. Got it. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's make sure we all have a task and get this ball rolling. Stay motivated. Alright, tasks. Okay. I think it'd be a good idea for Delilah to look for allies. Jasmine's. Okay. And then I want you to look for allies. I'll go out and see what I can bring to the table. Okay. I can't really... Let's study real quick. Demographic novice. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. The freshly ascended witches in training that still haven't found their calling. Though bear in mind how how time works in this immortal society. Some novices find their place in the first few years, but some others may take decades. You don't need the approval of anyone to stop being a novice and join the ranks of the producers, academics, or explorers. On the other hand, warriors require tests first, and to become an auric, as you're well aware, another oracle needs to dream about you. Strategy guide. The novices are usually pushed around by the rest of the witches, so they welcome any initiative that increases their rights and opportunities. What to do? Okay, let's go and invite our first person in. Witch Fortuna. I would like to formally introduce myself before the race. There are some topics I am interested in discussing with you regarding the nature of the political shift our coven is about to experience. Kindness regards. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Aw, she's pretty. Hello. I am Caporce. Nice to meet you. Welcome. I am Fortuna. Nice to meet you too. Thanks for having me. I wanted to introduce myself formally before the race begins. Hectic. Why me? I'm not the one running. Oh, I know. But you're one of the major players in these elections. A driving force, as Adina would put it. Adina often confided in me. The fear you inspired her was one of the greatest weaknesses. Oh, well. I don't know how to feel about that. That makes two of us. That's the main reason I decided to pay you a visit. To keep me in check. To form my own judgment. I promise I carry the best intentions. There's a certain aurora about you that tells me I can trust you. Plants were more sensitive to this kind of energy. Now I see that Adina's fear was unfounded, product of her decaying mind. Knowing this, I must ask you and your team to retire from the race. What? Why? You're too close to your human side to properly govern a cosmic coven. That's what made Adina such a great leader. She had a direct channel of communication with the gods and was far detached from her human origins. On the other hand, you, Delilah, and Jasmine, you have an uncountable number of human flaws. Fear, pride, envy, greed, even what you consider virtues such as ambition or mercy, or even the most basic things such as the need for comfort or enjoyment cloud your judgment. Flaws, flaws, flaws. And how are you better? But without feelings, can you truly care for your peers? There are many beings in this universe that are better suited for leadership than your kind precisely because of the lack of human feelings. Have you ever stopped to study the flora? Most witches are too fauna-centric to see other forms of coexistence. As a tree, mine is that of growth and community. I lack individuality. I'm just part of a forest. We, the plants, grow, expand, and nurture all around us. The majority of us don't need to feed on other living beings to prosper. That basic fact alters our whole perception of reality. Human existence is so built on top of sacrifice that you are immune to innumerable forms of brutality. You're a devourer of worlds, and we, the plants, are their healers. I'm going to take care of you no matter how you treat me. Let me ask you a question. What's the most important quality of a leader? Integrity. Oh, I know what you mean. But in all the millennia I've been around, I found it to be quite the idealistic concept. What is integrity? It is to have a strong moral values. But how are those values defined to begin with? Does integrity respond to the values of community or those of the individual? What happens when those values conflict with someone else? I've seen integrity redefined over and over again, both inside and out this coven. There's other quality that always immutable and true though. Selfishness. That's the most important trait of a leader. To put the group's needs before your own. And even if you invented the word, humans aren't capable of it. All those emotions we talked about before, they're what make it impossible. Satisfaction, respect, honor, friendship, the list is endless. Humans are capable of selfless actions, but not of selfless existence. What's the problem with that? A leader needs drive, a vision. They need to take risks and gamble with the future of a whole community. Yes, you put your trust in a leader because you believe in the change they propose. Otherwise, you're just appointing an administrator. And what's wrong with having a fair administrator? Stagnation. Unlike plants, we consider movement to be a symptom of life. I see. So that's what you and your sister value over stability. I'm afraid human-born witches are like that, yes. Thank you. You've helped me understand our coven better. Listen, Corpus. What's the matter? No, I'm fucking with her. That's nonsense. Doesn't that conflict with the selflessness you were talking about? Sounds like a liability for the kind of leadership you're prosing. I'm just aware of how big of a loss it is for our coven that Adina died. Maybe you're mistaking that for love. No, you love her, romantically. She gave me her eyes. I can see through you. Oh wow. That's why your program includes keeping her corpse intact. Please, don't say anything. I'm trying to purge this emotion from myself, but I still haven't worked out how to. This has nothing to do with the race. Please keep it between us. Absolutely, if you say Delilah is your favorite rival. Come again? Favorite? Should you be prompted to choose which opponent you think has the best program besides yours, of course, you just say it's Delilah. Like if you weren't to win, you'd rather have Delilah at the helm. Okay, I can do that, although my true favorite is Jasmine. Yeah, I figured that much. I better leave now. I'm sorry. No, you're not. Nope. I'm gonna do whatever I can to better my situation. Okay. Can I not do anything? Okay. Let's... Demographic academics, witches are absorbed with the mysteries of this cosmos, so they rarely do anything beyond studying it. They're one of the most, if not the most, prejudiced demographics since they're constantly furthering our crafts and talents. Although you don't necessarily need to be old to be wise, academics are the oldest demographic on average. You can count them as the biggest elder representation of this race. Fact, as one of them, so she may have a slight advantage in that front. Strategy guy academics like quiet, control, respect protocol. They're better well off, so they'll welcome anything that maintains the status quo. What do I do? Demographic producers. These witches have a penchant for milking the cosmos. Be it gardening, mining, sewing, or distilling dark matter, you name it. They pride themselves in providing without them. We'd all lose many comforts, to be honest. Producers and academics have an almost symbolic relationship. Producers find academics endless research, and in exchange, they reap the latest technology for furthering the exploration for this universe. Jasmine is one of them, so she'll have an upper hand with this demographic. Strategy guide, producers have historical felt underappreciated and overworked to cater to them, increase their quality of life and relevance. What to do? Demographic warriors. Hunters, guardians, soldiers specialize in all kinds of combat and cosmic warfare. They keep us safe, provide rare materials from demons and other dangerous beings, and they also craft weapons. It's the hardest group to belong to, as it's very demanding occupation. We barely count a dozen in our coven. Delilah is one of them, and I'm sure she'll have their undying support no matter what. Strategy guide, warriors are extremely loyal, so unless something exceptional happens, they're going to be on Delilah's side. Let's see, demographic explorers. These witches continuously chart this cosmos. Explorers scout new locations, discover new sources of energy materials, and keep us informed of the latest events around every galaxy. They're usually too busy to mess with politics, so anything goes for them as long as it doesn't hinder their endeavors. Strategy guide, they're pretty easy. Throw them a bone here and there, and they'll support us. Although the same goes for the other parties too. what to do. Do we have any other one? Oracles? I shouldn't tell you about oracles since you know a lot. There also happen to be the most reclusive of all witches, so you're not really a community per se. Oracles are the least abundant faction in our coven since one can't choose to be an oracle. The only way in is for the cosmos to choose for you to become one. Oracles, with their promotions and hunches, usually play a supportive role, counseling any witch who's at a crossroads. In reality, what you are is the sisterhood therapist strategy guide. This demographic is unpredictable. I don't know if it's worth investing time in catering to oracles. Though if you do, I bet you could sway them easily just out of sympathy. Okay. Do we have any other ones? Perfect. We'll do this and then we'll just go through it fast. Okay. Can I sleep and move through the day faster? Yay. You're walking your pet lizard through a maze made of uneven rocks. From time to time, the lizard disappears beneath the rocks and comes out with surreal insects. A rainbow mantis with 12 eyes, an obsidian beetle with the face of a Moa statue, a caterpillar with spiral markings running with quicksilver. At the end of the maze, you find a cauldron and make soup with the bugs. My throat hurts from talking so much. Okay. Okay, so we might be able to... Hey, I hooked you up with someone that could help us. I'd rather have you handle strategy. She'll come here. I trust you. Her name is the Sensorial Witch. She can affect the perception and sensation of sentient beings, conjure hallucinations, induce synthia, or even grant extra senses humans don't usually have. She seems to be a bit anxious about the current climate in the coven. I'm not sure what come out of this meeting, but I sent her your way anyway. Okay. Sorry, how'd you do that? Challenge an opponent's program. Promote our program. Promote our program. Fuck, I don't know which group I'd rather you promote. I feel like producers could be a good way. I think producers. I think it's a good idea to produce. Oh, Pepper. Who are you? What does Pepper want? Okay, let me see Thea first. I forgot that I'm pissed at Thea. Fuck you, Thea. What's this about an active conflict? Should we be worried? Well, there is an internal war going on within the coven of the Jade Sculptors. The conflict escalated quickly than we anticipated, and there have been many witch casualties in a matter of weeks. So the arbitrage office had to intervene to minimize casualties and, above all, keep it contained and make sure no other coven takes part in the conflict. I see. First and foremost, we want to ask every coven to refrain from engaging in combat, no matter what the sculptors offer. Should you wish to offer assistance, keep it humanitarian. In fact, there's someone I would like to send your way. Your counsel has been very valuable to me, and by extension to the office. Maybe you will be able to do the same for a group of refugees that had to leave the Jade Sculptures to save their skin. We need to bring some order into this chaos. Very well. I'll talk with my team and see what we can do. Depending on how you handle it, it may be an opportunity. Should the office be neutral? Not exactly. We have an objective, and that's to preserve peace within Witchy society. Our policy is to avoid meddling in internal conflicts unless they become a threat to the rest of the community, like in this case. When the shit hits the fan, we do whatever it is best to keep the turmoil in check. And in this case, we thought that your newfound party is the best suited to the specific issue. I see. I'm giving notice to the office. They will tell Zara, the representative of the refugees, to make contact with you. Okay, I can't promise anything though. You meet with her, no strings attached, and decide if there is something that your party can do to help. That I can do. Very well. That'll be all. Something to confess? Haha, no way. Protocol. Well, I do have something to confess. Not to the office, but to you. We'll keep this out of the book. Your prediction came true. I've fallen in love. That's fantastic. But what about relationships being forbidden in the office? Well, we're keeping it secret. She's another arbiter, and we make sure we're assigned to the same missions. I've spent centuries diligently serving the arbiters. This forbidden adventure is making me feel so alive. I love her so much. Ha, I'm so happy for you. Glad to see you're enjoying the forbiddenness of it all. Yeah, what a waste of immortality if you don't bend the rules, am I right? You bet. Anyway, if you don't hear from me again, it's because we've been caught and we eloped. We have an emergency plan ready for the occasion, haha. Looks like you're looking forward to it, even. Maybe. Well, I wish you happiness one way or another. Thank you. Take care, Fortuna, and thank you for everything. You too. Why was I so polite to her? She killed my friend. Okay, Jasmine organized me up in her garden to get to know all the novices better. I don't know what transpired at the little tea party, but many of them want to support Jasmine now. Oh fuck. Let's be careful. Fucking hell. Okay, so we need to get novices back on our side. Really? Okay. Did that help us a bit? Kind of. Okay, we're not as low anymore. I guess dig up dirt on. Okay, we can at least do that. I have so many people to meet. Who are you? You are... I don't feel like giving you time. I'm okay with giving Nova time. I love Nova. Look at Nova! Hello! Hi, welcome back. How are you doing? I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah? Yes, some novices helped me find my own garden, and I started working immediately. Actually, according to your prediction, or maybe inspired by your prediction, I got to develop the truth chili. So fast? Oh, witch gardening is so much fun, especially if you can time skip and see a whole plant grow in a matter of minutes. I'm glad you're having fun. And they work these truth chilies? You bet. Got together with some novices for an innocent game of truth or dare, and things got out of hand pretty quickly, ha ha ha. I thought they could be an interesting ingredient to add to these elections. Imagine every candidate ate one of these before every debate. Wouldn't that be great? Maybe. Of course, politics can be more complicated than just that, but I thought, it's complicated, up to you. Do you want me to present this to the elders and propose we use them for the debates? Let's do it. I'm excited to see. Yes, I just hope this doesn't backfire, ha ha ha. Nothing to worry about if you got nothing to hide, right? Haha, right. Oh. I hope I don't have to take the truth chili. Next time I go out, I'll present this to the elders and see if we can introduce them to the debates. Okay, besides that, how are you settling in? Well, I'm still trying to find my place. Magic, understanding the cosmos and all that. Well, that's a thing. But I can't help feeling lonely. How so? Oh no, I don't feel like I belong in this coven yet. I'd like to be part of a project or something. I see. That's actually why I'm here. You just tell me frankly if it'd be too much of a nuisance, but I'd like to join your party. Please? I'll do anything. Grabbing cosmic coffee or whatever the equivalent is in this case. I just want to help in any way I can. Oh, that's so nice of you. So will you have me on board? Of course. Any help? Yes. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Fortuna. You won't regret it. I'm gonna do my best and then some. That's a good attitude. You're already in our headquarters, so find a comfortable spot and I'll come up with something for you to help us. Understood? Awesome. Okay. You totally sent me into enemy territory here. The producers are all in love with Jasmine. However, your proposal of having community work as well as a way of compensating for any wrongdoing resonated a lot with them. Yes! They have their hands full providing for a whole coven, so the prospect of getting some help us vote worthy for some of them. Great job. That's what I was hoping for. I kind of want you to, because, okay, wait, never mind, let me look at these. Oh my gosh, they're 100% on Jasmine's side. I think we gotta focus on the novices. And I think I kind of want you to promote our program. That's what I want her to do. And then I want you... to challenge Jasmine's program of the judgment. I think that's a good idea. Okay, who do we want to meet? Are you going to help me? Okay, I want to invite the Jades over first, and then I'll invite the other one. Ooh, so pretty. Thanks for having me. My name is Zara. I am a Jade sculptor. Welcome, Zara. My name is Fortuna. I'm a cartomancer. What can I do for you? I lead a group of refugee witches. We are in desperate need of help. I'm so sorry to hear that. Take your time. Tell me what happened. I should first tell you about the nature of the conflict. For you to properly comprehend what's going on, it's imperative that you learn about our culture. Are you familiar with traditions of the Jade? I know that you, the Jade sculptors, are specialized in dialoguing with precise stones to ask them about their potential, and that you can carve any of them into magnificent magic tools. The most powerful stone being Jade, right? Of course. Jade is the counterstone of all your power, since you owe your might to the pact you sealed with Jade monks. Oh, you even know about the Jade monks? Yes, they're the two largest known Jade stones in the universe, each the size of a 5-story polygon. They whisper their shape to you, to your founding members, and those witches carve them into what they are today. You worship them. In exchange, they guard the souls of every member in your clan. If you bring the heart of a Jade witch back to the Jade monks, they can be born again, but as a mortal, retaining their memories but not their powers. Those reborn must stay in your temple to serve the living witches of your coven. I am so honored and impressed by your vast knowledge. My heart is at ease that you will fully comprehend the nature of our current conflict. I found a way of retaining power and immortality when rebirthing at the Jade Monk Waterfalls. It's all thanks to a new stone carving method I devised, which consists of imbuing quicksilver into the vines of raw jade. But our sisters consider this to be hearsay. They claim that the purity of jade must be preserved, but I suspect that they are mostly interested in not losing the influx of mortal servants. Some of us, a majority, I must say, tried to defend the virtue of imbuing the jade with metals. However, they declared us heretics and are hunting us down. Ugh, that sounds awful. That's why we need your help. I'm aware of how risky it is to protect us at the moment. But hear me out. I came up with a proposal that may benefit us both. Okay, let's hear it. I researched many covens to see who'd be the best suited and give us asylum, and yours is one of the most powerful. I also learned that your sisterhood works on the basis of invitation. If any sister vouches for another witch, they can become a rightful member of your coven immediately. I happen to know that you are in the middle of some elections too, so invite me and my 9 sisters to your coven, and we will all vote for you in the upcoming election. Wow, we also have some magic saved up, so as compensation for all of your trouble, we can offer you 10 units of earth energy. I know the jade sculptors don't have the capacity to mess with a coven as powerful as yours. Take us in, and we will all be safe. Please, I beg you, protect us, and you will have 10 more votes and more energy. Very well, accepted by the Jade Monks. Is that true? Yes, I can't morally turn you away. Our coven will protect you. Thank you so much. You are saving our lives. We will support you with all our might, not only with our votes, but also with our magic. Whatever we can do for you, we are forever indebted. I only did what was right. Please, here, accept our jade energy. Thank you so much. How do we proceed now? I can examine your future with my cards. Oh, that'll give me some. It'll be my pleasure then. I see 2 major forces at play in this predicament, so I'm going to draw a card for each of them. On one hand, we have you and your sisters, refugees fleeing from your old coven, and on the other hand, we have your the 4 sisters that are after you, claiming that you are heretics. Please, Jade Monk, show us mercy on us. Focus on your training as a jade sculptor and on your desires as a witch, while I shuffle my deck. Oh my gosh, my throat. Okay. I think this will be good for this. No. We're gonna do that. That's not possible. Why not? The jade sculptures didn't exist before your ancestors carved the giant jade stones, right? The possibilities are as endless as the times for immortal beings such as you and me. You're right. I need to start focusing on what's ahead. And what you foretold is something well worth looking forward to. Thank you. Oh, fuck. This isn't a great card. Ooh, I kind of like that one. I like this one. We're doing this one. I don't want to find joy in their tragedy, but it does sound like proper justice after everything they've put us through. There's some solace in that. Thank you. Thank you for looking into our future. Somehow, it's less bleak than I expected. even if I know there are still many hardships ahead. Thank you, really. For now, I'll focus on showing proper gratitude for you having taken us in. You're saving our lives in more than one sense. I hope everything works out for you in the end. I want to talk to you. Hi, pretty. Hi, welcome. This place is so cool. Thanks. I wouldn't mind being imprisoned here. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Right off the bat, my big mouth ruining everything. It's alright. It's my personal curse, always making things awkward. Really, don't worry. I'm awkward in my own way too. Oh, okay. But let me tell you, you wouldn't like spending 200 years here. I'm so sick of these walls. Oh, I know. Let me make up for it. Oh. Better? Where did everything go? Don't worry, everything's still in its place. I just altered our senses. Wow, I love this. I wish I could do this. It would have made being exiled so much easier to bear. Funny you mentioned that, because I came to see you precisely to discuss my talents. What's the matter? Well, sensory magic makes a great party trick, but beyond that, I feel pretty useless. Yeah, but cool doesn't earn you much respect in this community. I understand why. I mean, I can't affect reality in any way. After several centuries, I've come to terms with it, really, but from time to time, imposter syndrome kicks in. Is that a thing witches can feel? Like, I mean, you're a witch, you're immortal, and you fly across to space. There's no doubt about you being a witch. Yeah, but you know what I mean. I'm a one-trick pony, and that trick isn't really going to have any impact in Cosmos, really. I don't see it like that, but I can't possibly understand. You're the one who's been struggling with this for centuries. No need to pay me, though. I mean, I have a pretty good life, magically. Frustrations aside. Oh, not at all. From my perspective, your powers are incredible. Ha, thank you. What about you? How do you feel about your powers? You're an article, right? I'm pretty comfortable with them. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I mean, I was into divination even before I ascended. It's second nature to me. That's so cool. I wish I could feel so in sync with my talents. Actually, I came to see you about that. I've heard wonders about your new deck, so I wanted to ask you to help me find a way to make myself useful. Warn her about the risks. I should warn you about the risks first. Oh, what are the risks? Well, that's exactly what I want. Whatever we find in my cards may determine your new path. Sign me up. I need a change. I don't mind what kind. I'll take it from there. Alright, in that case, let's begin. What do you have in mind? Well, I want to find a way to make an impact on the future of the Coven. Like, I can't physically alter anything, but can my illusions help our sisters in a substantially way in these trying times? I understand. Focus on your fondest memories of experiencing your powers while I shuffle the deck. Oh, fuck yeah, I love this card. A sign. Perfect. This was like the best. Oh, that could be a nice one. Ooh, that could really help us. And it'll help me up here too. Let's do this one. Oh, like Coven-wide promotion of a hypothetical future? I guess so. Interesting. A lot of time we fail to really understand what we really want until we get there. Hope this helps everyone form a better idea of what kind of Coven they want to build. I've never thought about a use for illusion beyond leisure deception to help others envision ideas or possible futures. That's a great idea. Thank you, little cards. Well, there you have it. That's it? Easy as that? Yep. I'm sorry there aren't any fireworks or anything. Haha, no. I mean, I'm very impressed. I love how straightforward it is. Plus the art on the cards are super cool. I'd love to see more of them. I may become a regular. You're very welcome to come back anytime you want. Yay! I'm going to head out now. I'm eager to start exploring this new purpose the cards have shown me. Go, get them. Thanks! Oh, thank God they're back. Okay, let's see what they have to say. New blow from Jasmine's tea party. She must have struck some kind of deal or something, but suddenly a bunch of explorers are all about Jasmine. Should we try to counter this? What is going on? I've been having visions lately, and apparently the whole coven too, about welcoming more witches. It's beautiful, all of the new life coming in, many new things to learn and share. Not everyone wants to scatter Adina's remains and have more witches ascend and become witches. Fuck yeah! That's probably doing. I read her fortune, inspired her to allow the coven to envision a future in which we welcome more sisters in. Oh wow, mass mind control. It's not control, it's just propaganda. Sure, I'll buy it. Good work. Did you welcome the Jade Sculpture's refuse into our coven? Yeah. That's a bit complicated in the middle of the race, Fortuna. Based on the coven rules, they have the right to vote, and they're voting for us, of course. But this doesn't sit well with the rest of the coven. Oh. I had to welcome them in. I couldn't refuse them help. Ah. Okay, let's rebuild from there. Whoops. I thought it would help us more. Back from the battle. Great move attacking the qualm of the eldest idea. We took photos from both Jasmine and Kerpress. We especially picked up support from novices, explorers, and warriors. Perfect. So now we have almost all the novices. Half the producers. All of the warriors. Almost all of the explorers. I think we're doing pretty good. I don't know what we can do. Okay. Okay, I did some digging. I found something a bit about has this perfect memory storing all events, both cosmic and earthly, inside her tree rings, knots, and branches. Well, apparently during Adina's mandate, some developments had to be edited out of existence, and that included literally trimming some of branches, destroying many years of records just to cover up Adina's dealings. We haven't been able to discover what the incident was. Is physically unable to recall it, but just revealing the fact that she probably colluded in this destruction of these records may be enough to spark some unrest among her followers. We could use this. Use it during a debate to throw her off her game. We'll see. Oh, I like that. Okay, and I want you to promote our program. No, not promote our program. Guess harvest energy. Okay. What's my energy like? I should be able to make some cards. This one could be a good one to build off of, so let's do that. Let me read what that does again. No, not you. I like that. Okay, we're gonna build off of that. No, not you. Oh, I think that would be a good one. I think this will be a good one. That could be good. I like it. Let's use it. This is a strong card. I think that's good. This should be a really strong card. Good. The Titans of the Great reinforce the arcane with their ore. A single space sprout can carry the will of a civilization. The astronaut's pith cloth simulates purpose and discovery. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Well, you didn't tell me that before. Okay. Let's do this. We're so close to the end. Why do I have a door that leads outside? Let's see. Oh, it's so exciting to have a meeting with all the newbie sisters. Talk to them about how amazing you are and how you helped me and insisted that we must vote for your party. I feel it worked really well. They could sense my genuine enthusiasm. Fuck yeah. Okay. That may be a bad idea. I don't know. Okay. Who are you? The fuck is this? Has this been a dream this whole entire time? Fortuna, talk to us. What happened? What were you thinking walking into the ocean like that? I drowned? Were you trying to kill yourself? What's all this about? Becoming a witch? Back off a bit, Patrice. She's probably going through some kind of crisis. It's alright, Fortuna. We're here with you. What? Everything's alright. You're safe. We're your friends. Seriously? What the fuck is going on? You're still in shock. We'll take you home, make you a warm drink, and talk this through, okay? Don't do this to me, Fortuna, alright? Okay? Patrice? What's going on? We should get back to the asteroid, Patrice. What? Oh no, she's lost it forever, Eva. Deep breaths, everyone. Did I travel back in time? Oh, come on. No, sweetheart, you haven't traveled back in time. Where do you think you've come from? Outer space? Centuries into the future? And how's that possible? I'm a witch. Stop it. Don't enable her fantasies, Eva. It's not a fantasy. You're a witch too. Wake up, Patrice. You're a space journalist. You founded the Cosmic Gazelle. Oh no. For the love of God, what are you saying, Fortuna? Okay, let's not panic. This will pass. It's just some kind of stress-related crisis. I believe we'll be able to better help her if we ask her about her predicament. I'm sure there must be some truth hidden in the witch fantasy. Are you sure? It's worth a shot. Okay, you take the lead. This is too much for me. Okay, Fortuna, can you tell us more about your witch coven from outer space? Sure. We are about 100 witches. Our coven is one of the most respected in the magic community. Just recently, our leader died. We are in the process of electing a new one. Okay, tell me more about these elections. I'm helping my friend Delilah become a... Oh, that's very cool. And what are your plans for the coven? To undo damage our last leader caused. Oh wow, you must hate that person. This is getting weird. Why do you say that? I'm just trying to help you. Fortuna, wake up. They're messing with you. What is going on? Fortuna, I'm here. What happened? I found your eyes rolled back, mumbling to yourself. I was trapped in some kind of illusion. Someone tried to make me believe I'm not a witch. That was all delusion from before I ascended. Shit, they kept asking about the political race. Disclosing sensitive information. I kind of told them I was planning on undoing everything. Oh well, it's bold but perfectly legit, I'd say. I guess so. Very well. Crisis avoided. I'll get back to doing my thing. Stay strong. We're almost at the finish line. Hi, Fortuna. I'm so happy to see you. Look at you. You've grown a lot. I sense earth energy flowing out from you. I was worried exile would have consumed you, but you not only overcame this unfair punishment, but you came out of it full of power. I'm happy to see you too, Master. I guess that after all these years, I must have 2 centuries worth of pent-up lecture coming my way. Come again? Why would you? It's terrible enough that you had to spend all this time in exile. I should be the one listening to you today. I'm eager to hear the insights of an oracle who survived 200 years of isolation. Oh. That's a sad thought, but yeah. I feel a bit alien even among my closest friends. Losing you has changed us all. Being cut off from my dear pupil so abruptly made me question my identity and my purpose. Master, today I'm here to listen to you. Tell me about exile. It's been too much, Master. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to live through. No one to talk to. Eventually, I started to hallucinate. I tried to escape my mind through fiction, substance, even pain, but no matter the stimulus, when isolation, you grow numb to it all. Memory becomes a mirage, not a single landmark in time to allow you to differentiate one day from another. It's been endless, and at the same time, I can barely remember it. The only thing remaining is this damage that I need to figure out how to outlive. Oh, Vertana, I'm so sorry. Thank you for sharing this with me. I'm here for you. I'm gonna help you find your peace, okay? What about Bethlehem? You summoned? How do you... Vertona. It was me who taught you the forbidden song. Of course I was going to notice. I know, don't worry. You did nothing wrong. I taught you that spell for a reason. It would be twisted to teach you something that you weren't meant to use. You knew that I'd eventually summon Bethlehem. Once you have the option to break the magical pact, yes. See, laws are just an agreement between members of a community. Have some broad guidelines about what is correct and what not, but hardly any law survives every context. Plus, to be frank, most of us are shoved into a system of rules we haven't previously agreed upon. I hear you. In this case, it saved my life. I knew that this day would come, that the moment you used a forbidden song, you would become a fully fledged witch. You are no longer my apprentice. I am no longer your master. Oh, that kind of makes me feel sad. Me too. But now we can relax and become something better. The mentor and mentee. Now we can be friends. I can rely on you. We can rely on each other. It's gonna be weird to treat you like I treat my friends. Haha. I'm starting to regret this. Haha. Fortuna, I am proud of you. You're gonna make me cry. Who would have thought that praise is what would finally break through your armor? Whatever. It's been a difficult couple of centuries. I know, my friend. I know. By the way, speaking of surprises, what's this about you getting into politics? Oh, that's so unlike you. Hey, what does that mean? Sorry, I mean, this is good, I think. You've always been so self-centered. Never expected that 200 years alone yourself would... Guess I finally got sick of myself. I'm sure it'll pass. Can I help you in any way? Gladly. Thank you so much. Now, can't wait anymore. Legend is spreading fast within the coven. And see your new deck, please. No, I want to experience it. First, I should worry about... Oh, what might that be? Dina's corpse visited me not long ago and explained why she sent me to exile. She realized it way before any of us. That what I do is not fortune-telling, not reading to the unknown. I'm writing it. I can modify not only the future, but everything that didn't happen in the past. I can basically alter reality. Adona's always been quite perceptive. I'm ashamed that I didn't notice it before, being the closest to you in your magical development. Could have guided you better. Should we have known about this earlier? You taught me perfectly. Plus, I was happier before learning what my powers actually entail. Oh, so your prediction about the fall of the coven? Yes, I doomed us all. I see. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. I'm working so hard to better the coven that not only did I predict to fail, but that I just willingly gave away to the behemoths. Oh my god. I guess that's part why I got into politics, in hopes there's a way to minimize the damage. Knowing that. Do you still want to subject yourself to my new deck? Yes. Oh, it's my responsibility. Brought you up. Just be mindful about what you ask. I do interpret the cards, but I don't control what card I draw. Very well. Okay, deep breaths. What future do you want to alter? Not the future, if I understand you properly. We can work with everything that didn't happen, right? Oh, right. I can't erase anything, but I can see so new and new realities, especially around times where our collective memories are fuzzy. Times in which nothing of worth seemed to happen. I understand. Then I want you to write us a happy memory and an important lesson. Oh, that's unexpected. What's this about? Regret? Disappointment? I did so much thinking when Adana took you away from me. I feel I should have been less strict and put more time into enjoying ourselves. Now you're telling me you have the power to fix that, so let's see if you can turn me into a better mentor. And even retroactively. Wow, okay. Focus on your pride and your compassion while I reshuffle my deck. Lesson. Taught me to create a magical stash that would slowly grow during my pensions, so I would have a meaty magical reserve ready for when I came back. Oh yes, I remember that. And don't call it a magical stash. It was an astrological dream catcher. After 200 years, it must be ripe for the harvest. Well, it's so uncanny. You immediately switch to that reality. Oh, cast a spell myself, and I could swear this really happened. Well, it really happened. I remember it clearly. What you cast wasn't an illusion, after all. We lived through that. True. Amazing. Do you want to open it now? See how much energy is gathered? Absolutely. Okay, here we go. Nice. Whoa. Incredible. This feels like cheating. I don't think so. You sacrificed a bit of your past in exchange for this power. Cosmic balance is kept. You'll eventually run out of past if you keep exploring this. Right, but still. Enjoy it. You own it. You used your ability in your own time, after all. I guess. I'm still processing it. Good card, please. Good. I like this. All you humans and your obsession with mixing alcohol in delicious ways. What was your hometown called again? Tortosa. Although I wouldn't call it my hometown. I was just born there. My parents moved to France before I was 2. I was curious to visit it in person, but I felt like a tourist there, really. I liked the cathedral. Yeah, it was cool. Then we flew away to Basona to see how society evolved after you ascended. Yeah. It was a few years before the super bacteria decimated humanity. It was so lively. I remember the shock of seeing a smartphone for the first time. Life on Earth felt like science fiction. You immediately got yourself one to fiddle with. And after the 4th cocktail, you couldn't stop doing those selfies things those German tourists taught you about. Haha, wow, yeah. I had a lot of fun. It's been centuries now. I still feel a bit embarrassed. Oh, this is so strange. I know you just wrote that with your card, but I remember it so vividly. So many details. The smell, the temperature, so many sensations. Yeah, me too. It's uncanny. I immediately embrace this new reality. It's not an illusion after all. We really lived through that. It actually happened. This is incredible. Thank you for creating such a valuable memory for us. Anyway, what do you think about my true talents? I understand why Adina was scared enough to deprive you of your old deck. But I'm not scared at all, because I know you. Adina didn't. She made a grave mistake. If Adina had told you the truth, you would have treated your newfound power with care. I have no doubt about it. But sentencing you to a millennial of exile, that's dangerous. You could have gone insane, and I don't even want to think about a mad witch with the power to alter reality. I'm so glad I taught you the song to summon Uppermore. Wait, you know Uppermore? Not personally, but my mentor did. She taught me the forbidden song and told many tales about it, but I never got to use the spell myself. Wait, tell me more. My mentor was a Sumerian witch, master of shapeshifting. She was one of the founders of our coven. Apparently they had to dispel Abraham because one of the sisters made a pact that endangered the fabric of time itself. My mentor really talked about the incident because it brought her sour memories that tainted her transformations. But I had to erase their sister out of existence and chain Abraham back into the forbidden song. I know Abraham isn't happy about that. I'm sure my mentor felt quite sorry for everything, but what could they have done? The price was too high. In any case, my members spoke fondly about their time with Abraham. I'm kind of sad I never got to summon him myself. How are you liking him? I like him very much. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad you found such a good ally. It's rare to hear you talk so fondly about anyone. I guess that extra-dimensional beings are my weak spot. Huh. Listen, I want you to have something. I believe my domination may prove a very powerful sphere for your creation. The four elements converge there, after all. Nice. I like it. Well, this is going to come in handy alright. Plus, it's very nice to have a card that represents the place I grew up as a witch. Oh, Fortuna. Thank you. Okay, tea time is over. Now you focus on the campaign. Change the world, my child. Yes, come back soon. Okay, I have something worrying to report. Ooh. And the corpse complies with everything it says. This is giving our sisters reason to believe in the plan of keeping Adana as some sort of mystic guide. We need to do something. What do you have? Okay. I needed the energy. Okay. Fuck, I don't know what to do. Okay. Of course, tell me. Let's do it. I don't care. can make a new card. Ugh. Okay. I think I want to do you. Okay. I don't want any of these. I don't think any of the ones that I have I think the only one that I have would be this one. Now let's do it. Why not? Let's see. Okay, we're just gonna do a quick one because my back hurts. I want this to be over with. Okay, good. This was a good card. Okay. So if I haven't said it yet, good night. Everyone have a wonderful night. I will be back hopefully tomorrow with either this game or another game with my friends. Bye.